Hey guys, welcome to the Trash Picture Show. Today I want to showcase one of my favorite older NECA figures. I recently picked up a second one, and as you guys know, I absolutely adore Alien 3, and the NECA run of Alien 3 figures was fantastic. It was a very limited run, but they did do some cool figures. They done the Runner Alien, they done a variation that was essentially a video game variant. They done Ripley, and they also done this guy, the Weyland-Yutani Commando. Now this guy here is my original Commando. This is the second one I picked up on eBay. And yeah, I love these guys. These guys kick arse. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with Alien 3, the Weyland-Yutani Commandos turn up at the end. They're a kind of paramilitary force that escorted Michael Bishop to Fiorina to capture the alien and kind of capture Ripley as well. Who are they? Well, essentially, they're a kind of PMC, private military contractor group, hired out by Weyland-Yutani. Granted, Weyland-Yutani are in bed with the colonial Marines, but at the end of the day, the Marines do answer to the government, whereas these guys don't. These guys are just corporate mercenaries. They have gone under a number of different names through different media. For example, in Alien Trilogy, they're known as the Alien Handlers. In AVP 2010, they even turn up. However, their versions are actually synthetics. They're synthetics in the ape suits. Yes, these suits are called ape suits. And essentially, what these guys are kind of like, as I said, they're hired muscle, but they're also hired muscle that are kitted out to try and capture a xenomorph. They wear these ape suits, which are acid resistant. Well, supposed to be acid resistant in order for them to capture the xenomorph. Now, in Alien 3, Weyland-Yutani does not have as much information on the xenomorph as Ripley, and as a result, they send like a group of guys, not only Weyland-Yutani Commandos, but they also send dog catcher crews, which arrive with a cage that would suit maybe a Rottweiler. Again, in the original cut, it gestated from a Rottweiler. So these guys got the nickname of dog catchers. And yeah, they are embedded now in alien lore. They're obviously the guys that Weyland-Yutani send in to deal with and capture the alien. But I digress. Let's take a closer look at the Weyland-Yutani Commandos. So this is my original Weyland-Yutani Commando, and there's some really nice detail here on him. You have the Weyland-Yutani logo on his backpack there. This variation came with stickers, so you could kind of deck him out. And I gave him a smart gun. He originally came with a pulse rifle. I'll show you the pulse rifle in a moment. But yeah, I kitted him out with a pulse rifle because, the big nerd that I am, in the Alan Dean Foster novelization, it stated that Weyland-Yutani would turn up with smart guns to deal with the alien. So I was like, okay, maybe they do turn up with smart guns. I gave him this because I wanted to vary it up. And I'll just show you some of the more kind of interesting details. He's got grenades. I don't know if they're explosive or maybe tear gas. He has these weird kind of... I have no idea what these are. I think they're backpack attachments, or maybe something for like maintaining kind of balance on a zero gravity kind of surface. Other interesting thing is you can actually take off his visor, and you can see the eyes detailed underneath, as you can see there. It's pretty cool. I really do like these guys. Other things, he comes with this little knife in his boot. There, I'll just take it out. Now, whether these guys would be using something like that on a human, I think would be more feasible than using it on a xenomorph. Again, really cool kind of costume. The backpack is pretty badass. And just the kind of padding. Again, this is what they call an ape suit. In the new DLC for Aliens Fireteam, you can actually get this. I'm actually using it myself, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. It's kind of cobbled together. I always kind of got the feeling that Fox kind of wanted to emulate the stormtroopers in Star Wars with these guys. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I'll just show you the other guy I got. This is a newer one I got, but again, he's second hand. I'll just try and see. Can you see his eyes? His visor plate is probably blocking it, but yeah, you can see the eyes in there. Just about. And this is the spare visor plate from my original Weyland-Yutani Commando. I'll just show you that there. This one doesn't clip onto the eyes. It's designed to clip in here. Like so. So it can be flipped up. This is the original pulse rifle he came with. Now, again, I am a giant nerd. Rather than leaving it plain black, I wanted to give it a kind of corporate look. So I painted it white. And I kind of done a shoddy job. I need to kind of touch it up. But essentially, their ones in the movie were black. And I think the handle had a wooden stock. I could be wrong. But yeah, they fit in there nice and well. And I gave them a motion tracker as well. So again, these guys could be part of a fire team investigating a hive. And yeah, they're pretty cool. I like the idea that Weyland-Yutani have their own private mercenary army to deal with or capture aliens. Because again, at the end of the day, the Marines do have to answer to the colonial administration, whereas these guys don't. These guys only operate and answer to the company. So that's what I think is cool. Again, I love this. This is the newer one I got, and yeah, he's a bit more. I think he was left in the sun. I think he's a bit more darker than this one. This guy seems to have maintained his color, while this guy hasn't. But again, really love these guys. They kick arse. I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to do a size comparison with some other NECA figures from the range. So don't go anywhere. I shall be right back. And we are back, and here is the two Weyland-Yutani Commandos compared to the runner from the same line, the NECA line. And as you can see, he kind of, at full height, he kind of towers over the two of them there. So yeah. Also, to give a bit more of a kind of size comparison, I'm going to put the Bambi Burster next to him. So again, yeah, really gels well with those figures. And again, I love these guys. They're really cool. The detailing on them is nice, and I like the fact that if you have spare accessories, you can get them out. Again, this guy did not come with that smart gun. He actually came with a pulse rifle. When I got this guy second hand, he did not have the pulse rifle. So I kind of kitted him out with the smart gun, because again, the Alan Dean Foster novelization. But yeah, I really like these guys. They kick arse. Yeah, I love these guys. They're really interesting. I think they're the most interesting entry into the Aliens universe, and a threat that isn't just a xenomorph. It shows that Ripley has to deal with, obviously, not only dangerous synthetics, but also corporate mercenaries, and these guys really fit that bill. So what do you think? Did you think those guys look cool, or did you think they look like Stormtrooper knockoffs? Let me know in the comments below, and yeah, have a good one. Take care. Bye now.